Yes, you read the title correctly. I was kicked. Well, the title embellishes a little bit of my feelings at the moment, but I was kicked from the Sanctum SMP. Now, I'm not gonna go into details because every time I did, I would just go on a very long rant, and it was very uncoherent, and it didn't have a lot of structure. And I don't want to do that over and over again. I just wanted to make a simple short video that I got kicked for the reasons. However, what I am going to say is that to a certain extent I am glad that they kicked me, because not everything on the Sanctum SMP is not everything on Sanctum SMP, just like all the builds and everything. It was basically a complete lie. What I mean by that is that this is the only recording of Spawn that I have, and almost 90% of what you're seeing on, like 90% was just built using creative. From the trees, from the mausoleum, the spawn, everything was built using creative. And when you're opening a server to the public, I understand that some people want to make a spawn hub, you know, to make it look pretty or whatever, but this server has had a lot of time. It's not fairly new, it's actually fairly old. And it's very sad that the admins seem to have this attitude that, you know, because they're admins, they have omnipotence over everyone. Which, to a certain degree, that's true. I mean, they are the admins of the server, but to new players like me, it just seems very unfair because they get to enjoy the privileges of using creative and other commands that a simple vanilla player can't use. And that creates an unbalanced and unfair gameplay and unfair server dynamic to everyone. And I am not the only one that has this opinion on it. Other players that I've talked to have the same opinion. The server is simply unfair to the core. And it looks like the server admins was just, I guess, fed up with my shenanigans, even though I wasn't doing anything that should have you know, concluded, or it shouldn't been received with a kick. But I mean, it's their choice, whatever. It's not like they're actually gonna pop off or anything. They have a very lazy schedule. There's only been one ever lore event to this date, and it was the video I released 2 weeks ago, which was actually like almost a month old. Because I mean, they always tried, but they could never handle down the schedule. And when they did have streaming schedules, they would just go on other servers and not pay attention to. They would just not pay attention to anything, which is very, very sad. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it more, because if I do, it's just gonna again turn into this long rant. And yeah, I mean, it's just sad because I've spent around more than 100 hours easily on the server, and if you don't believe me, I will show you my base. So what you're seeing right now is a recording of my Minecraft base and what I was gonna show you guys in I would say the near future if I wasn't kicked, but I was kicked, so I'm just gonna give you like the quickest tour on MTV of what I've been up to on before I was kicked. So I mean, the towers are still there, my unfinished thatch is still there, but over here that tower was gonna be a monumental task, a monumental build that I was excited to continue, but for certain reasons I couldn't. This was gonna be the Tower of Avalon. So if you don't know what the Tower of Avalon is, it's from the anime series Fate Grand Order, and it's something that I've been wanting to build for a long time because it's a floating tower in the sky, and it has multiple modules, and it seemed like a very intricate and a very amazing build. I was going to do it, but I only got down to the first first part of many, and getting the materials for that was extremely insane. I spent almost 2 nights completely mining all the quartz, and it was totally worth it. I enjoyed it, but it just sucks, man. But yeah, moving forward, I dug out an entire mountain. It's an entire trench, and I was gonna make a market district here. It's not finished, of course, but it is something. I had a few villagers there that were helping me with getting enchanted books, which, by the way, it wasn't illegal on the server. Like, you could get villagers, you can just get them from other villages, or just unzombify them. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, this is gonna be the last video on the Sanctum SMP. I'm most likely gonna leave the videos up because, I mean, I don't know. That's just my feelings on it right now. But yeah. One last note. Because I did play around more than 100 hours, like a total of 5 days on the server, I am extremely tired. This video was supposed to go out in the morning, but I had to redo it, resketch it. My mind's been a mess. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little mental break because I am extremely drained, and if I want to focus on other future projects that are gonna take more time, and yeah, so I'm gonna take probably most likely 1 week. So I hope that doesn't bother you guys, but yeah. So that's practically it. See you guys next week or something. I actually don't know, but yeah. But yeah, that's it. See ya.